Okay, so today I am starting my mushroom blog because my friend Jackie thinks that I should do this, and I don't want to do it because when I go mushroom foraging or hunting, I look like this, and I don't want to get dressed up or fancy to take you all mushroom hunting with me, but it's pretty fun. And I found a really cool mushroom today, and I can't really reenact my excitement, but I can show you what it looks like in my bag, my basket. Oh, except I've got to turn it this way. So hopefully you can see that. That is a bearded tooth, and he is gorgeous, and I'm so excited to cut him open and eat him. It used to make me feel bad eating them, but I know now that as soon as they appear, they're gone, or the bugs eat them or the deers eat them, so now I don't feel bad. But anyway, so I'm going to start taking you on my mushroom hunts, and maybe I'm going to post it to Facebook, or not Facebook, YouTube or something like that. I don't know. I haven't decided. But anyway, I'm going to try to reenact what I saw with my bearded tooth in a minute. Okay, that's how it happened today. We're at Innsbruck. We're driving the car. I'm looking in the woods like I always do, because I think fall's better than spring hunting because the mushrooms are brighter and the leaves are darker, so they're easier to spot. So we're driving along, and I'm like, stop the car and back up. But then I couldn't see it when we backed up, so I went looking for it. I saw this white thing, and I thought it was a bearded tooth. So this is what I saw as we're driving. I see this white thing on the log. Now, you know I've already cut this off because I showed it to you in my basket. But I came over here, and I came up to it. And I was like, oh my gosh, because I've only found partially eaten bearded tooths in the past, and they're so delicious on the inside. And I'll cut one open later. Sorry, spiders are on me. But then I came over and I cut them off with my pocket knife. Cut through it, because you always want to chop them like that. And this is what he looks like on the bottom. He's pretty healthy. And then I put him in my basket, and now we're back to square one. But I've got some other mushrooms to show you, so hang tight. Here's the deal with the mushroom hunting. When you're out here in the spring, it's usually not a big deal, but these spiders, how do I make this bigger? You walk right through this all the time. So, oh God, they just touched me again. There's one right there. You can't see them. Yeah, you can. Hate that. So that's the danger of mushroom hunting, is spiders. So you bring a stick, and you're not supposed to walk through their web, but they're everywhere, and it's so disgusting. Okay, so here it is again. This is like a rare something spider, but he was the other one that I just showed you, but I just walked through another one. What the hell kind of spider is that? It looks like a slice of brie on its back. Anyway, I keep running into those guys. So I need a spider book, and I also need a tree book, because I know oak and elm, but I need a refresher because mushrooms like certain kind of trees. But these spiders, ugh, and they bite me. They get on me and they bite me like after it. So, okay. Okay, so this is how it goes down in the woods. So I'm walking with my basket, and I have my mushroom book. And I got a pen on me here so I can take notes if I need to. And I got my stick. And then I'm walking, and I see something kind of bright. And I'm like, ooh, are those mushrooms? Or is that something like leaves? Oh, God, spider! He's right there. See? Right there. I don't even know how to focus in on him. So I gotta take a different route. Okay, so here I go, and I'm taking a different route, and there's another spider web, so I just knocked him out. But I found a little gold mine of mushrooms. So I've got these guys here that I just spotted, which I believe are my ringless honeys. I've got a cluster over here, and you want to get them when they're, spiders. You want to get them when they're young. These guys are kind of dried up and old, but those aren't the ones I saw. But once you see one, you're usually going to see many. And then I've got this cluster, which I originally spotted, but I couldn't get to because of the spider. But those are 3 beautiful but small patches. These guys look healthy enough to eat, but that's how it goes down. You're walking, you see color, you check it out, and then you study them. I'll let you know how it turns out. I'm focusing in on these guys so you can kind of see what they look like. There's a little tiny guy in there, down in the middle, and there's these growing ones, but they're together at the base, which is what these ringless honeys are supposed to be like. And then I usually just get in there and just cut them off because it's the easiest way to do it. And then you can look at their stalk and it tells you if it's hollow or fibrous, and that's all important in identifying them and like their spore print. So I'm gonna grab these guys because they're young and I bet they're delicious, and I'm gonna let those guys grow. Okay, this group is a little different. So I'm gonna try to cut him from the base and see if I can get those all out at the same time. So let's see if I can do this. And prop up my phone. Okay, so let's see what happens. Because they're all supposed to be interconnected. Oh my gosh, that's cool. Holy cow, I was not expecting that. Wow, dang, that's interesting, huh? So look, they're all connected at the base. That's beautiful. Oh my gosh, that's why I love this, because wow, like, I don't know. It's like birds or butterflies, I guess. They're all so different and you don't know what you're getting, and you just learn as you go, and every day is different. And I never would have thought, I'm gonna leave that guy. I'm gonna let him lay his spores and grow more. But I never would have thought today was gonna be a good mushroom day because it's so dry. And that's not normal, but I think it's normal for these ringless honeys because they are everywhere today. Wow, pretty. Okay, I mean, this is just a good day to start a blog. So if you wait a little bit longer, look how big these guys grow. They get huge, but at this point, they're not good to eat except for ants. You could see them having a feast right there, which is pretty cool anyway. Amazing. But those are big mushrooms. So here's my guy that we just pulled out compared to those guys. So that's pretty huge. Here's my, let's do that little knife comparison. Wow. Okay, cool. So I don't want to bore you with this, but this is crazy to me. So I'm walking back because I'm like, okay, it's time to go back. And I see this patch, and they're young and they look delicious, so I'm gonna pop those guys up. But then I look up the hill and I see this gigantic cluster, which I haven't even looked at yet. So I'm gonna just kind of take you with me. I'm sure I'm gonna hit spider webs, but this is what I'm talking about when I say if you find one, you're bound to find many. So another little beautiful patch of young fellas. But what about, holy cow, this is nuts. What is going on? And I'm gonna eat these tonight, and I have not eaten these before. So hopefully I'm gonna do my spore prints though, because this is amazing to me. Like how they pop out in their own little kinds on their own little day, and everybody's just like, yep, today's the day. And there's some more back there. The heck? Hard to see, but right in the middle of my screen and right at the base of that tree, and right, like, they're everywhere today. Nuts. Okay, I'm gonna stop with the ringless honey mushrooms. I know you're sick of it, but to me, this is like, it's like a gold mine. Okay, so here's the other danger of mushroom hunting. Apparently, I get into a little nest of seed ticks because I have about 4 on me. Eugh, so I gotta work on getting those guys off. Yeah, that's a big time nest because look, They're like all at my leg. Ugh. So this is gonna be bad. Oh, they're tiny. Not good. Not good. Okay. Yeesh. So here's my basket so far. And I think I'm gonna stop because you never really wanna take more than you can eat. But I just wanna check out this mushroom over here. Oh, I still feel ticks and spiders crawling on me. And I just wanna see, because this is how it goes down. You're like, oh, there's something bright. And then you go for it and you find out it's a leaf. And so then you're out of luck. But that's part of the hunt, is something bright in the middle of darkness. I think the final mushroom video of the day. So this is how it started. I looked out over the deck and I see all of these mushrooms down here that I don't usually see. And this is what started the search today. So I found these guys, which we know now are really too big to eat because we saw the little ones, and those are the good ones. And these guys over here. And I'm glad I went looking because I kept finding different sizes and like moisture levels, and I thought I need to look this up and see, you know, what's the best kind to eat. And the smaller ones that we found are the best kind, but I still have to do a spore print. See, pretty cool, to make sure. But then this is my final finale. These guys pop up and they're not mushrooms, they're called ghost pipes. I had to look it up. I looked it up last year, but it's a plant. It just doesn't contain any chlorophyll, so it's pretty cool. They're interesting. I'll pick one. Okay, they're sturdy. They don't want to be picked, so I won't pick them. But it's pretty interesting. It's like scaly and beautiful. They like mushrooms as their host, but they're actually plants. I think that's pretty cool. I've never seen anything like that before until last year. I think they're kind of medicinal, maybe hallucinogenic is what I remember, but I'm not trying that. I'm too old for that. But pretty cool. And that's what they look like. All right, for today, that's all I got. So I said it was going to be the last mushroom video of the day, but it's not, because I have to show you. This is important. Well, I have so many ticks on me, it's not even funny. Like, the tiniest ticks in the world. They're these seed ticks, but it's like they're baby seed ticks, and I can only get them off with a knife. So it's bad. So I'm gonna have to Google like how to take a shower with something like vinegar, I think, that kills a tick. Okay, but watch. So when I get back from mushroom hunting, I have to do this like all over my body to make sure that I've killed all of the spiders that are living on me. Because I hate spiders, but I don't want to kill them because I know it's their world. But I think that this might help me feel better, like I'm smashing them all, but I don't really see it. So definitely do that. But it's not gonna help the ticks. Okay, so here's the other thing. So I found the mushroom, the ringless honey, but you have to make sure it is, so you have to do a spore print. So this is how you do a spore print. You pop off the stem and you put it on something. Well, if you're looking for a white spore, you put it on black paper. If you're looking for a colored spore, you put it on white paper. But I was looking for a black or a white spore, so I used black. But you cover it up with a little cup to humidify it, and then you do that, and you find that it left a spore print, and it is a white spore print. So that means we have the right kind of mushroom. So we're gonna eat it. Okay. I'm gonna do one more video tonight. It's gonna be when I cut the bearded tooth open, because they're pretty cool looking. All right. Whew. Okay. I mean, this is hard. I said it would be my last video, but I just have to show you how small these ticks are. See them? So that's disgusting. I mean, I'm kind of disgusted with my skin that close up too. But oh, God bless America. Look at what I just found crawling on my pants. Where is he? SOBs everywhere. But like the only way I can get them off of me is with a knife. Eee, it's so nasty. So I'm trying to be authentic with my videos, but I just filmed one and I looked so old. And I know I look old now, but I look less old now than what I did just a minute ago. But I had to shower because I read that if you shower with the seed ticks, you can scrub them off with soap and water before they attach to your body. And so that's what I did. But anyway, I wanted to do my last video so I could try to put this together into one long take. And, but I wanted to cut open my bearded tooth for you so you could see what it looked like. Now, keep in mind, this is a take 2, so my bearded tooth has already been cut, but I have to show you this. So I'm gonna reenact it. So I took my Swiss Army knife, which I love, and I cut through it. And once I did that, I came up with this beautiful, like, kind of like a brain, really. And it's just got a lot of moisture in there, and it's beautiful. They taste delicious, kind of sweet. And this is just a really pretty specimen. So that concludes my mushroom video for today. That's it. No more, I promise. And I'm gonna cook these up and maybe I'll show a picture, but that's all for now. So thanks for joining me.